It's that time, June Nintendo Direct, my honest reaction. First and foremost, please subscribe and like if you like my content. Let's get to the first game. Mario and Luigi Brothership. This one was actually good. I actually liked this one. That's why it was placed first in the June Direct, to show you their biggest announcement first, so you just start off with a bang. I love these graphics, guys. I love these cel-shaded graphics. The same kind of graphics they had in Wind Waker. That's why I liked Wind Waker so much, because the graphics were ultimately superior than friggin' Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. But these cel-shaded graphics in Mario and Luigi Brothership, these are nice. I like playing games with this kind of art style. It's colorful, it's beautiful, it's nicely drawn and all that. So this game is basically like a Mario RPG. You got your RPG elements, you got your platforming elements, you got your action elements, you got your, like, look at this, it's all cool. I can have so much fun playing this, but there's one issue that I'm going to talk about near the end of this. You got your characters, I don't know who that is, some character with a weird looking hat. You got your telescope, like look at all these things that are all incorporated into one game. All these different things you can do. I like cannon travel, like in Secret of Mana. Remember that? You got that going on. So you go to a new world, and then you're gonna freaking run around this with your friend. I don't know if this is only 2-player. It could be 1 or 2-player. Then you got your RPG sequence where you press buttons, action RPG. I liked that one. The Nintendo NES World Championships. Now this game is, all this is used for is a collectible. That's it. All right, yeah, you might load this online and try to break the records, but it's not that big of a deal. It's friggin' collect this Nintendo World Championships, get the 5 pins in there, get the fake gold cart that's in there, and get whatever those lanyard cards or whatever it is. That's what it's for. If you're gonna buy this, buy 2 copies, keep 1 sealed, or just buy 1 copy and keep it sealed and sell it at a later date at a higher price. The next game in the list is Fairy Tail 2. So I looked at this, and this was like, yeah, you know, you got your little... This gameplay you're seeing right now is very stale and stagnant. It's not as actually interesting as it looks. Yeah, the art style is good, right? The character animations and the graphics and all that, that's cool, anime style. But the actual gameplay, from what I just saw, it did not look that in-depth or that complicated to be that fun to play. Fantasian Neo Dimension. So you're just running around here. Okay, that looks very choppy. Yeah, this is a turn-based RPG made from the creators of Final Fantasy and Nobuo Utsumo, making the music fine. But in terms of the gameplay, let's see. Let's see. Does this friggin' put up to the friggin' plate as other Final Fantasy RPG-based games? Is there gonna be any gameplay? Here's the gameplay, guys. You know, you got that. The graphic style doesn't really look that good. I like this idea where you can curve your attack to hit both. But in terms of that, like, is it going to be difficult? Is it going to be that complicated? Is there going to be that much depth? I don't know. It doesn't look like to me. Nintendo Switch Sports. Now, why would you play this? Why would you play? Go outside, get your fat lard out of the goddamn couch, stop eating Cheetos, go outside, ride a bike, and go to a goddamn playground and play basketball yourself. These kind of games where you're like emulating sports inside is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life. Don't do it. Then we have Mio, Memories in Orbit. What the hell is a Mio? Just tell me, what is this, a platform? I think it's a platformer. How many of these platformers have you saw just going around like this crap? Now we have Disney Illusion Island. Yeah, just get your Disney characters in a platformer and it's gonna sell. Why? Because you have the IP of Disney, that's it. Replace Disney characters with anything else, you would not care one bit about the stupid game. Absolutely. Like, it's just because it's Disney, that's why it's gonna sell to kids, and that's why parents will buy it for their kids, because of the Disney intellectual property. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Hello Kitty, one of the biggest pieces of trash games I've ever seen. This is stupid. I don't like these kind of games where you're trying to color yourself and all that crap. It's just made for kids. Then we have Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports. Remember there was a Looney Tunes basketball game, I think on Super Nintendo? So that's what they're trying to emulate. Just another, just another shovelware sports game, but put Looney Tunes in the intellectual property, and then it actually might sell, because Looney Tunes holds some weight when it comes to popularity and in the media. So that's what they're banking on. Yeah, you want to play as Bugs Bunny and all this stuff and that Pinky in the Brain, whatever it is, you will buy that because you're a fan of that. Then we have Among Us. I never liked Among Us. I never liked this game. I did not care about this game. It's just, look how easy the graphics to put together, like no effort put into it. I don't care about Among Us. I never did. Who cares about this game? Why is that even fun? Get that crap out of my face. Farmagia. Or Farmagia. What kind of game is this? You got your anime art style, you got your dragons. Okay, so you're going around attacking, yep. Yeah, you know what, it's a good attempt at a game, but I don't really like it because look at all this other stuff you have to do. Build plants to make your little friggin' dog, and then make an army, set their attack, and then go on. It's just a lazy game, not a fan. Then we have Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. I don't need an HD version, stop it. Stop doing these HD remakes in the goddamn freaking Nintendo Directs, making us think it's what we wanted. No, we don't care. I'd rather play the original Donkey Kong. That's what I would do. All right, I don't have anything to do with this remake version on the Switch. Why would I pay more money just for the same goddamn game again? Because why? They added some ray tracing, or they added some, orchestral friggin' audio from the HD version and all this stuff. Like, no one cares. This game has already been played. Make a new Donkey Kong game to get us friggin' interested in the goddamn series again. All right, stop this stupid zoomed out camera angle, making the game like different from what it really was. And then we have Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake. So it's another remake, but it's an HD 2D. Again, if you want to friggin' play Dragon Quest, go play the original RPG for all its friggin' content, and then you can have fun with it. Who knows what kind of DEI, or what kind of woke politics, or what kind of stupid little friggin' sweet baby yank friggin' narrative or policy guidelines they had to fit in here to censor the game, censor some text, censor some friggin' body parts or whatever the hell it is. That's what they do in these remakes. They censor it and they change it. I hope they didn't make it easier, right? That's what they did with Super Mario RPG Remake. They made the game easier. Like, why would I want to play a game that's easier than the original? I want a challenge. Then Funko Fusion. This is so stupid. I hate this art style. I hate this new trending art style where you have these big heads with friggin', beady eyes, and they're walking around Funko style. Everything's I don't care about Funkos. I'm not gonna sit there like an incel collecting stupid Funkos and keeping it in its packaging, hoping that it's gonna be raising in price once all of a sudden. It's stupid. This is a dumb game. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, another remake. I don't friggin' care. I've had it. All right, that's why it's done. Then we have new Denpa Men. What the hell is a Denpa? The new Denpa Men. This looks like the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Get that trash out of my face. Metal Slug Attack Reloaded. So we got Metal Slug, which is a good game, right, for the Neo Geo arcade, and we got that reloaded. You know what the good thing about this game is? You got online capability. You can play with other people online to go, and that's the fun part about that. So I'll give Metal Slug Reloaded, Attack Reloaded a pass. Then we have Darkest Dungeon. Yep, you got your I like the graphic style, not bad. It's got those animated cinematic graphics art style. But in terms of gameplay, there was nothing there, so I can't freaking tell. Then we have some Nintendo Switch Online update. We got Zelda 4 Swords. You got that going on, right? Apparently you can play online with other people in randomized dungeons. That's kind of cool. I like that. Then you got Metroid Zero Mission, right? You got this, of course. Yeah, you're gonna put this on the Switch and, go ahead and play this again. And then, yeah, you got that going on. Mature Nintendo 64 stuff. You got Turok on the online thing. You got Here's Perfect Dark and Turok. I didn't like both of those games, by the way, in the past. Perfect Dark and Turok, I did not care. I think they were trash. I did not like them at all. And then, looks like we have the Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero. Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero. Riding around on your pirate ship Alvarados, going around stealing gold coins, looking for the next thing to do. So what kind of fighting style is this? Looks like it's a turn-based RPG. Again, with those cartoony graphics, with the kiddish graphics and all that. You can tell what a game is catered to by the graphics that they have. Phantom Brave, a Queefy Boy game running around with a little girl. Now this game, Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classic. Here's the problem. All these games you see in this collection, you can play online on your computer right now on Fightcade with better competition. And at the same time, imagine trying to play these games, fighting games, with a friggin' Nintendo Switch nunchucks or whatever it is. No, I want a friggin' PS controller. I want a friggin' Xbox controller. And on friggin' Fightcade, you can do that with your own controller, be competitive and all that. So this collection, I don't see anything cool about it. Maybe the Punisher game, because I heard that the Punisher game is an online game that you can play with someone else. That that could be kind of cool. But other than that, the fighting games, everything is available on Fightcade right now for free. You don't have to pay, and you can use your own controller that you're used to for playing the fighting games and hook it up to your goddamn computer. So this is actually stupid. I don't like the Capcom collection. Super Mario Party Jamboree, yeah, this is good. You know, you gotta like your Mario parties, especially when it's online capability and you're playing with other people. This you can really, you know, waste a lot of time sitting there playing nice Mario Party with a bunch of other people and try to be the best at it. Mario Party is always gonna be good. It's known for Mario Party. It's a great concept. You're all the Mario characters. You can be whoever you want, and you can do all these cool little things. It's like over 100 mini games to play. Look at this. Yeah, this is cool, right? You can just sit around here, fry your brain, whatever, you know, sit on your premium futon and just play this with nunchuck. You can play the nunchuck probably, or you can play the classic gamepad. It doesn't matter. They're both gonna work fine. You got an arm wrestling thing there. You got this dodge that. It's cool games. I like the Mario Party games. There's nothing wrong or bad to say about that. All the characters are there. All the nice graphic style, the cartoony graphics, of course. I hate when it's 3D modeled, like seriously 3D modeled, but this can be a pass. Look at this cool stuff, running around Bowser, dodging him. Now this game, Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, this was a disappointment. What the hell is this? You're running around with a Funko head graphic style. Why did you choose these graphics, Nintendo? Why? Why did you do this? Why couldn't you make Zelda and all the graphics look cool? Why? Because you're lazy. You had to do a lazy style of this stupid little freaking Zelda game. Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. You're running around like Zelda, and instead of like using your sword and attacking enemies, you're creating blocks and you're creating rocks, you're making obstacles and all this stuff. This game is literally catered toward children, and you can tell that by the goddamn art style. This art style, no adult is gonna look at this art style and be wowed by the graphics. No, this is for children that just want to look at this, make tables, stand on it. Oh look, there's an obstacle. How can I get that cliff? Yeah, let's make a table and jump. This is so stupid. This is the new Zelda game that you guys are talking about. This is horrible. This new Zelda game is embarrassing, but really, honestly, it's made for kids, right? So I can't really sit here and judge that it's made for me. It's not marketed toward me. It's marketed toward children, young teenagers. And look at this, you're just avoiding obstacles. You're not even attacking anything. It's like they're so like against the friggin' idea of attacking an enemy with a weapon. It's all about just creating obstacles and jumping over things and all that. Look, that's supposed to be the enemy. Look how disgusting it looks, stupid. So you're supposed to dodge its attack with a rock that you summon and then throw the rock at it. This is so frustrating that they actually took time to make this stupid game. Look, it's the enemies that have to attack. Zelda can't attack. It's the enemies that are attacking things and other things are doing it. So that was a disappointment. The next game we have is Just Dance 2025 edition. One thing I like about the Just Dance games is that it's good cardio, right? When you're at home and you just want to freaking do cardio or whatever, then it's actually pretty fun to do. But the problem is the music that it's going to show you, it's going to be catered toward what they want. The woke pop music of today. Then we have Lego Horizon Adventures. Lego Horizon, I hate every Lego game. I never liked it. I just didn't want to play a game where I'm playing with characters that look like this. It's not fun to me. It's not cool to me. It's just your basic run around, just, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat 'em up game, Streets of Rage beat 'em up game, just another generic Lego trash that I will not buy. Then we have Stray. What the hell is this game right now, Stray? You're running around like a stupid cat, friggin' from platform to platform, and you're doing all this stuff. Hey, I got an idea for you, you stupid incel. Go out there and go friggin' adopt a cat or buy a cat and walk it outside so then you can join along with your friggin' stray cat walking around in the friggin' city and exploring yourself. This is stupid. It's a waste of time. Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game. Really? A Lord of the Rings game? Really? I'm not doing much Lord of the Rings here. Just walking around, talking to people, eating friggin' dinner. Like, eating dinner. I'm eating dinner in a game when I should be friggin' eating dinner in real life, but no, I'm gonna be isolated in my room, cooking in a friggin' virtual game with all this stuff. This is not Lord of the Rings game. This is stupid. Who put this together? This is not, if there's any adult that sits there and plays this game and thinks they're doing something good with their life, get a friggin' reality check, go look in the goddamn mirror and do something with your goddamn life. Then we have Ace Attorney, Investigations Collection, Objection Overruled. We got Ace Attorney, guys. We got this little weird law game where you're going around and you're doing some checkmate and investigation and you're doing this and that. Honestly, I don't want to sit here and play a game which is freaking gonna tell me to like write an essay or read an essay. I just want to turn my brain off when I play video games. Then the 100 line, Last Defense Academy. We got your friggin' Neo Japan, Neo Narc, or whatever it's called, Neo Tech game. The 100 line, Last Defense, riding around, all this stuff. Okay, whatever. Then Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven. Romancing Saga 2, I never played the original, but this looks like it's a remake of one of the originals. Going around, you know, running around with your, you know, that stuff. Is it RPG or action RPG based? It looks like it's whatever, you know, it's... you know, the art style looks kind of faded, the RPG style, whatever, it could be good. Go play the original again. The original is going to be always better than the remakes. And then finally, the last one, Metroid Prime 4, right? Metroid Prime 4, the leak, Beyond. It's Beyond, guys. Now, I looked at some of this gameplay footage right here, and it looks no different than any of the other Metroid Primes. Like, look at this gameplay right now and tell me if you're wowed. Are you wowed about this? No, I'm not. This looks like every other Metroid Prime, and I don't even like the first-person Metroid Prime games, by the way. I like the 2D platformer. But this one, you're running around, Metroid Prime 4, it's supposed to be announced 2017, is 8 years later, finally they're getting to it. I don't think this is going to be that good of a game. They're going to use a lot of marketing. They're going to use a lot of marketing and AAA PR and all this stuff for trailers. But when you actually play the game, I don't think there's going to be that much substance to it. Just going to be like every other Metroid Prime that you played. It looks like every other Metroid Prime that you played. If you put this in front of me, and then you said to me, what game is this? I would have said, oh, is that Metroid Prime 1 or 2 or 3? That's what I would have said, because there's nothing that differentiates this from the previous Metroid Primes. It looks like they're just gonna shovel this out there, stick the big fat 4 on it, and make you wanna like it and enjoy it because it's Metroid Prime 4. And that's it for the friggin' stupid Nintendo Direct. There were some good games, but mostly it was trash. If you like my content, like and subscribe, and thanks a lot for tuning in.